and welcome to the 2-Minute Coach, where I'll be sharing tips and strategies and growth tools in 2 minutes that you can apply to a lifetime.
This is what you need to do when you feel stressed. Now, of course, at any point in time, you need to realize that you need to personalize your strategy. Because when you can move from a stressed state to an empowered state, it means you are mastering your ability to change and shift mental and emotional states, as well as optimizing your hormones. If you weren't aware, when we are in a stressed state in a situation, we have a highly elevated state of cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and it's directly linked to that flight or fight. So when cortisol is high, it's a protective mechanism. It's a signal to our brain, from our brain, to tell us that we are in danger. We're on the lookout. We've got to look for survival. And when cortisol is present, we cannot think straight. It's like a deer in the headlights. We do not think straight. We do not be resourceful. We cannot find solutions. We fear even more. We overthink. We stay stuck. So the secret in the 10-second stress buster is to shift from a stuck and into an empowered mind state. So how can we reduce the cortisol? This is what we're doing. We're intercepting the hormone release and that flight and fight response. And this is how we reduce cortisol. Cortisol and dopamine cannot live in high levels simultaneously. So when you feel yourself stressed, when you feel you're in a stressful situation, the only thing you need to do first is to stop. Stop what you're doing. Step back from the situation. Take a couple of big breaths. Assess the situation. Just those 3 simple steps is to stop, step back, breathe, then assess the situation, and then take action. It's really that simple. To be able to step out of the ring and stop staying in that stressful state and to step back is physiology. We're taking a physical step out of the situation. The breath work instantly reduces cortisol. That puts us in a frame of mind that we can then assess the situation without emotion. We can use critical thinking, we can be resourceful, and then you can choose and decide what action you need to take place next. So even the assessment, connecting the dots, looking at patterns, then making a decision, and then taking an action to implement that decision are all dopamine responses that are going to help you evolve and pivot from that stressful situation. And that's how simple it can be.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss future episodes. And we'd love to get your feedback, so please give us a review on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts so that we can share 2-minute growth tools with the world.